what it feels like to be you.
This is what ahead of us all.
Welcome to JoJo Movies Hub. If you're a fan of heart-pounding action and mind-blowing sci-fi, then get ready for an adrenaline rush. In this video, we're counting down the top 10 best action sci-fi movies you must watch in 2025. From high-tech battles to futuristic thrillers, these films will chill your spine and keep you on the edge of your seat. So, make sure to watch till the end and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to JoJo Movies Hub for more epic movie recommendations. Now, let's dive in. Number 10, Rebel Moon, Part 2, The Scargiver. Rebel Moon, Part 2, The Scargiver continues Korra's fight against the ruthless Imperium. After seemingly defeating Atticus Noble, Korra and her band of warriors return to the peaceful moon of Velt, only to learn that the Imperium is returning in just 5 days. The villagers prepare for war, training under Titus while Korra grapples with her dark past, confessing her role in the assassination of the royal family. As the battle begins, the first wave of Imperium forces is repelled, but the second, more powerful attack devastates the village. With allies falling, including Nemesis, Korra and Gunnar infiltrate Noble's dreadnought, planting explosives to take it down. In an intense final duel, Noble is ultimately killed, but Gunnar succumbs to his wounds. As the dust settles, Korra learns that Princess Issa is alive, setting the stage for a greater rebellion against Belisarius and the Imperium. Despite mixed to negative reviews and a steep drop in viewership compared to Part 1, the film remains a key chapter in Zack Snyder's ambitious 6-film sci-fi saga. Number 9, Society of the Snow. Based on true events, Society of the Snow recounts the harrowing story of Uruguayan Air Force Flight 571, which crashed in the Andes Mountains in 1972, leaving a group of rugby players and other passengers stranded in a frozen, desolate landscape. Facing extreme cold, avalanches, and starvation, the survivors endure unimaginable hardships while waiting for rescue. With dwindling resources and no sign of help, they are ultimately forced to make the unthinkable decision, consuming the bodies of their deceased friends to stay alive. Despite the psychological and moral struggle, their will to survive pushes them to find a way out. After 72 days, 2 of the strongest survivors embark on a treacherous journey through the mountains, eventually leading to the rescue of the remaining survivors. Directed by Jay Bayona, the film offers a visually stunning and deeply emotional portrayal of human endurance, resilience, and the bond that kept them alive. Number 8, Uprising. Set against the backdrop of the Japanese invasions of Korea, Uprising follows the journey of Cheon-yong, a skilled swordsman and former slave who dreams of breaking free from his unjust servitude. His childhood friend, Lee Jong-ryo, once a noble and now a high-ranking military officer under King Seonjo, finds himself on the opposite side of fate. As war engulfs Joseon, the 2 former friends become adversaries, one fighting as a volunteer soldier in the civilian militia, the other serving the king's army. With brutal battles, shifting allegiances, and personal vendettas, Uprising delivers a gripping tale of loyalty, ambition, and survival amidst chaos. Directed by Kim Sang-man, with a script co-written by Park Chan-wook, the film blends historical drama and intense action, bringing to life the courage and sacrifices of those who fought for their homeland. Number 7, Lift. Lift follows master thief Cyrus Whitaker, Kevin Hart, and his elite heist crew as they are blackmailed by Interpol agent Abby Gladwell, Gugu Mbatha-Raw, into stealing $500 million in gold from a high-security commercial flight mid-air. As they execute the daring mission, unexpected obstacles arise, including a last-minute schedule change, a double-crossing villain, and Interpol's own betrayal. With precision hacking, expert piloting, and high-stakes action at 40,000 feet, the team fights off armed mercenaries and barely escapes alive. But in a classic heist twist, it's revealed they swapped the real gold with fake bars, outsmarting everyone, including Interpol. As the dust settles, Abby leaves law enforcement to join Cyrus's crew, and they celebrate their biggest score yet. Packed with thrilling stunts, humor, and slick action, Lift delivers a fast-paced, high-flying adventure, but critics found its formulaic plot and thin character development a letdown. Number 6, The Platform 2. The Platform 2, 2024, delves back into the brutal vertical prison, where food descends through 333 floors. Perempuan, grieving her past, enters voluntarily and is paired with Samayatin, a disillusioned mathematician. The prison is divided into loyalists, who follow strict food rules, and barbarians, who eat whatever they can. As tensions rise, Dajin Bobby, a ruthless enforcer, begins executing those who break the rules. When Perempuan and Zamiatin wake up on a lower floor with no food, Zamiatin sacrifices himself to save her. She later joins rebels and uncovers the facility's darkest secret. Children are being used to manipulate prisoners. In a desperate attempt, she sends a child to the top, mirroring the first film's ending. The film expands on the original but receives mixed reviews, 36% on Rotten Tomatoes, with critics calling it visually brutal but thematically repetitive. Number 5. The Kitchen. In a dystopian future London, the kitchen is the last surviving social housing community facing destruction by the wealthy elite. Easy, a quiet funeral worker, meets 12-year-old Benji, who has just lost his mother. Despite initial reluctance, Easy forms a bond with Benji, who stays with a group of activists resisting eviction. As tensions rise, Easy abandons Benji for a better life outside but later returns. The police raid the kitchen, forcing Easy and Benji to hide in Easy's apartment. Benji asks if Easy is his father, and Easy silently confirms. They embrace as police bang on the door, ready to break in. The screen fades to black, leaving their fate unknown. The film explores themes of oppression, resistance, and fatherhood. With stunning visuals and deep social commentary, The Kitchen is a gripping sci-fi drama. Number 4. Trigger warning. Parker, Jessica Alba, a Special Forces commando, returns to her hometown after her father's mysterious death. Taking over his bar, she soon discovers that his death was no accident. Her ex-boyfriend, Sheriff Jesse Swan, his corrupt senator father Ezekiel, and his brother Elvis are smuggling weapons through underground tunnels. When Parker confronts them, they burn down her bar and try to kill her. With the help of her friend Spider, Parker fights back, taking down Ezekiel and Elvis. Jesse, realizing his mistakes, kills himself with a grenade. Parker's allies help her uncover the military depot exit used for smuggling. She destroys the weapons, ensuring the gang's operation is completely dismantled. A month later, Parker's friends begin rebuilding her father's bar. The film ends with Parker and Spider driving away, ready for their next mission. Number 3. Carry On. Ethan Kopech, a TSA officer, is blackmailed by a mysterious man, the Traveler, into letting a dangerous carry-on bag pass security on Christmas Eve. The bag contains Novichok, a deadly nerve agent, intended for an assassination plot targeting Congresswoman Grace Suarez Turner. Ethan secretly tries to alert authorities, but the Traveler's accomplices monitor his every move. LAPD Detective Elena Cole investigates and connects Ethan to the unfolding terrorist threat. As chaos ensues, Ethan cleverly swaps the bomb into a different suitcase, forcing the Traveler to store it in the plane's cargo hold. Ethan sneaks on board and disables the bomb while confronting the Traveler. In a final showdown, Ethan traps him inside an airtight refrigeration unit with the nerve agent, killing him. The crisis is averted, and the plane lands safely. A year later, Ethan becomes a police officer and moves forward with his family. Number 2. The Inheritance. Billionaire Charles Abernathy invites his estranged children to his mansion, warning them that he will be killed at midnight. If they protect him, they will inherit his fortune. His youngest daughter, Cammie, is mysteriously murdered, and suspicion grows among the siblings. Charles reveals he made a deal with the demon Mammon for immense wealth, but now the demon has come to collect his soul. The children panic as the demon starts hunting them, killing CJ and Madeline. In desperation, Charles betrays his own family, shooting his son Drew to avoid his fate. However, Drew's wife, Hannah, fights back, shooting Charles just as midnight strikes. She then reveals she is pregnant with Drew's child, unknowingly continuing the bloodline cursed by Mammon. With Charles dead, the demon claims his soul, and the mansion's doors unlock at dawn. Hannah escapes, carrying the last heir of the doomed Abernathy family. Number 1. Atlas. In the year 2071, Atlas follows Atlas Shepard, Jennifer Lopez, a brilliant yet cynical counterterrorism analyst who deeply distrusts artificial intelligence. Her mission to capture Harlan, Simulu, a rogue AI terrorist responsible for millions of deaths, goes horribly wrong when her team is ambushed. Forced to pilot an AI-powered mech suit named Smith to survive, Atlas reluctantly forms a bond with the AI, overcoming her fear of machines. As they infiltrate Harlan's hidden base, she learns that he plans to annihilate Earth using stolen carbon bombs. Betrayed by her past, Atlas realizes her childhood mistake allowed Harlan to evolve beyond control. With humanity's fate at stake, she fights through waves of AI forces, culminating in an intense battle against Harlan himself. Severely injured but victorious, Atlas destroys Harlan before being rescued. Back on Earth, she embraces a new future, now trusting AI, as Smith's consciousness mysteriously reawakens in a new mech suit. And that's a wrap on our list of the best action sci-fi movies to watch in 2025. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and most importantly, subscribe to JoJo Movies Hub for more epic movie recommendations. Also, let me know in the comments, which movie are you most excited to watch? I'll be waiting for your thoughts. See you in the next video.